Drawings of beautiful girls. What do they look like? What do they sound like? What are they doing next?
What do they taste of? What do they think about when I'm near them? Probably a lot of things involving phone numbers, 3 digits, 999. It's the Luke and Pete Show.
Inspired by the vest you're currently wearing, this is the Luke and Pete Show. Pete has turned up in what can only be described as a snazzy orange vest. With drawings of ladies on the back.
Snazzy orange vest, got given it while I was at the wrestling one time, and I thought, I'll wear that. The problem is, like, with men who don't have arms, you just look like a real sort of person.
Give me a tensing of the arms, Pete. Who is this coming in the studio? What are you doing?
Who is this coming in the studio? Name it.
It's
Name
Jim.
them. Name them and shame. Jim.
We're in the middle of Luke and Pete Show here. Jim's forgotten his bag.
Jim's walking through the camera as well.
Look at
Who
this.
do you think he is?
He needs it. He needs the bag back. Jim, have you got anything to say into the mic?
What have you got in the bag, Jim?
I apologise for
Jim, do you like my guns?
output.
Pete says, what's in the bag?
Oh, do you like my guns, Jim? I've got a vest on, Jim. Jim, look at my vesty.
He doesn't care about your vest.
Sunglasses and a dinosaur tote bag.
A dinosaur tote bag.
A dinosaur
right,
tote
get out of the
bag.
studio now.
Did he get it from the Natural History Museum? Little dino geek. He's right in the middle of your camera. Like, he could do that anywhere, and he's standing right in your camera shot.
I can't listen to both of you at the same time. Pete said you're a dino geek. Get out.
Get out,
See you later,
dino
Jim.
nerd.
See you later, Jim. Pete, what are we talking about? Oh, yeah, your guns are good. You've got big arms. Close that door quietly, Jim. Thank you very much indeed.
Bang! Jim!
So
Jim!
It was a wrestling event you got the shirt from. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and then I brought it home, and the thing about when you don't have big arms or big bodies in a... You can have a big body. It can be fat, it can be muscular. It doesn't matter as long as it's big. But vests, you just get I think people not skinny, but like wastrels like me.
I think you look great in it.
The problem with vests is they do make you look like Joe Mangle. It's just,
what a throwback!
That's the Joe. That's the Joe. You know, who's that woman who was like used to go out with Lou Carpenter on Neighbours?
I'm going to say Madge Bishop.
Oh, maybe she did. Didn't he have a younger girlfriend, Annalise?
Yes, he did. Annalise,
is back in Neighbours, and she looks astonishing for 25 odd years since I last saw her. It's amazing, and I say that only because Natalie Imbruglia was playing a festival in Southend this week.
She looks sensational,
and she also looks very youthful for 50 odd. And it's kind of like, are people getting younger looking? Because I would like a bit of that, please.
I think if you were to take... I mean, I look young for my age. Everyone says it. Right? Bruno's nodding. Everyone says it, right?
Everyone says it. Everyone under technically my payroll says it. Everybody says it.
But even you, compared to, say, a man of your age and a man of in his mid-40s in like the 1930s, you'll look 20, 30 years younger.
They had proper jobs. They didn't eat particularly. There was a lot of lard on the table.
They dressed old.
They dressed old, I suppose. Yeah, it is just mainly the haircuts and the dress, isn't it? Really, I suppose. We're probably like Jim Boyne on Bullseye kind of age at this moment in time, aren't we?
Oh, I reckon. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. So Jim Bowen, obviously dead now. God rest him. You and I have a difference of opinion over Jim Bowen. I'm supportive of him broadly. You are very critical of him.
Not very critical of him.
He died in 2018 at the age of 80, right? So in the
Good
80s...
innings for a man who just will constantly have either smoked or had smoke blown at him in the working men's clubs the length and breadth of the country. You do sort of like see these old boys and you're like, how have you got to that fucking age?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Like,
who's one of the Rat Pack? Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
When he died of like just horrific throat cancer because he smoked 4 packs a day. Like, he got to about, I think, 65, I think. And you are like, right,
64
fine.
he died at, yeah.
64, right. That's kind of where you sort of think a man who smoked every day. That's a good innings for a man who smoked every day and smoked a crazy amount of stuff and did a lot of cocaine. Like, that's kind of good for that level. But some blokes will go to 80 and they'll have been smoking all their lives, drinking all their lives, just spending all of their times in working men's clubs. It's incredible. Incredible.
When Jim Bowen
80.
started hosting Bullseye, he was younger than we are now.
Yeah.
That's
Mad.
a great example of it. He would have been
Absolutely
44 when Bullseye started.
Because he wasn't cute. He wasn't bald when he first started, was he? It was just kind of a wispy, kind of on its way out kind of hair. It can't all be hair patches and preenings, can it? Though
He had the old,
he
had the old Hair Island, I think, when he first started. But he unquestionably, he's in a grey suit. He's got those big, thick rimmed glasses on.
Yeah, that's another thing. The glasses, isn't it? They managed to sort of make very dense, thick glasses thinner than ever before, and that's why people probably lops off a few minutes, doesn't it, from someone's age?
Lops of a few minutes.
Lops off a few minutes, isn't it?
I just think people generally act and look younger these days. I think there's also a decent argument to be made that men, particularly these days, are kind of almost infantilized.
What do you mean? Like we were? Are we talking about that lad that I sent you on Instagram? This lad who dresses like somebody out of Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't.
Like
I don't click on a lot of your reels.
Why?
I just find them troubling.
If they're on Instagram, they're not going to be that troubling, are they?
No,
but they're usually pretty good stuff. We should just start a blog. I'll just forward them to an Instagram page, and they just get retweets of that page. Things I've liked this week.
Good stuff.
They're
Nothing chills me
stuff.
to my core more than seeing an update, a notification on my Apple Watch saying Pete Donaldson sent you a reel
on your Apple. Is that
I'm
what
out for
happens?
dinner with
You
my
get on
family or something.
That's anxiety. That's
I can't play
isn't
that
it?
when I'm in a pub with my family or something.
No, that's
So I haven't
you're
clicked on it,
grabbing
mate.
for the Xanax when you see that on your fucking arm.
But I think that I think there's definitely a case to be made that men are. It's partly because they can't move out early enough. It's partly because they don't really join the army now. They don't go to war. You know, so there's a lot of arrested development with men, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, we are sat in a room talking about absolute shit.
We're an example of it.
We're an example of it. We're at the forefront. We're at the forefront of monetization of it.
A worse example of it is producer Bruno. So we get away with it a bit more. Well, we don't say why because you're young.
Why?
He's a younger generation, isn't he?
Yeah.
Younger generation.
Guess what I've just eaten? I'm in, like those competitive eaters eat hot dogs really quickly.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut.
And they dip hot dog. You love talking about the man who dips them in the water.
They all do that. It's disgusting.
It's
horrible.
I have got a big pack of hot dog buns that was given to me by a friend, and I'm just absolutely seeing them off.
Stop.
What?
Who just gives someone else a big bag of hot dog buns?
Someone who had too many hot dog buns, one might suggest.
And you were wearing a vest, and they thought, "There's a bloke who loves a barbecue. Get him those hot dog buns. It's my lucky day."
Borgen. Give it to Borgen Donaldson.
So you've just been eating them plain, have you? Are they brioche?
I've just eaten them plain. Well, maybe if I'm feeling a bit fancy, I'll stick a couple of slices of cucumber in there and some Morley's hot sauce. I kept, Kentucky Fried Chicken Morley's chicken sauce.
Are they brioche hot dog buns or just the plain common or garden ones?
They're just your plain common or garden ones. They're delicious though. I do fucking. There's nothing. There's very few meals better than a hot dog. I'll give them that.
I love a hot dog. I told you, my father-in-law He's got a very strict idea of what a hot dog should be.
Right. Okay.
Diced onions only.
No sauerkraut. No fancy
mustard and diced onions only.
No
ketchup.
No ketchup.
No, has to be mustard.
There's not enough vinegar in there. Then there's not enough vinegary kind of. It's not tart enough. And also American mustard's different to the sort of mustard I'm slamming on there.
I would always go ketchup and mustard personally.
Yeah. Well, it's colourful, isn't it?
It's a great combo.
Yeah, I like those ones that are. I like those ones that are like completely. Is it rollovers or something? You see them in garages.
Yeah.
where they're like just the bread is like the meat is inexplicably, probably because it's bad meat, they want to hide it from God. It's completely wrapped in the bread, and then they just jam it into a big sort of
spike, isn't it?
It looks like the sort of thing you would inseminate a cow with, and it just squirts up the mustard and the red sauce, and it just.
So what it does is it basically puts a hole up a half a baguette and squirts sauce in there at the same time, right?
Yeah.
They just slide the hot dog into the gap.
It's doweling.
To me, that is very 2002 University Student Union.
Yeah.
Used to sell those in every student union
in
the country in like 2001, 2002.
And then as soon as those spikes became, if they had any kind of old mustard on them, someone would see it and go, "That's consigned. That's not happening. That can't be happening now because that you've not cleaned the nozzle properly, and now it's gummed up with red and yellow sauce.
It's a type of kitchen gadget you would buy off eBay.
I'm trying not to buy cheap kitchen gadgets because I'm not sure of their food safetyness. You buy sort of stuff off China and stuff, and you sort of go, has this even been seen by anyone? Should this be something I serve my family?
As long as you clean it, surely it's fine.
Yeah, but if it's made out of plastic, because a lot of people, you see a lot of people in the 3D printing community, like of which I am one, of course. Like you can probably hear my 3D printer chugging along in the background.
Is it much of a community? Would you rate it as a community?
They're very much they're very much hammers looking for a nail. One would suggest it's very much like they've bought their 3D printers. They've got very into the kind of plastic and resin that they do, and they're very, and how fast they can print a little boat. That's apparently the way that you've got a quick 3D printer is if it prints a little model of a boat quickly. Boaty, they call it. And the first sub 1 minute boaty has been produced.
How big
recently.
Is it?
It's little. It's not that big, but it's
is that impressive under a minute?
It's a test on how quick. Well, you should see how quick they make this boaty. It's incredible. It's like it's one of those 3D printers that like it's not just flat and it squirts on stuff on top. It just sort of goes up and then it rotates and then one nozzle squirt, one nozzle squirt, and it goes really really quick. And so so sub 1 is amazing. I think mine can do it in about 15 minutes. So it's a bit of a basic model.
Are you respecting the community for that statistic?
Probably not. I've consumed a lot of 3D models that other people have made, but I've also kind of I've contributed. I've put some stuff up into the ether to see if anybody.
What have you uploaded back to pay your debt to the 3D printer community?
A couple of additions to the Toyota Century 3D printing community, of which I imagine there is a little bit of a crossover.
That can't be a big community. That. So you're talking about people who've imported the Japanese Toyota Century who also like 3D printing and need parts. That's basically you. That's just basically you.
I think they made 400 a year, I want to say, Toyota Century of that model. So and it only ran for 15 years. So it's not a lot. There's not a lot of them around, and also you have to own a 3D printer because you've got to print it out. But there's a few people who have crossed over. But yeah, where was I going with the 3D print? Yeah, a lot of people will make things on YouTube and stuff, and sort of they'll buy a 3D printer and they won't know what to do with it. And they go, you know what? I'll just make this. I'll make a ball and I'll eat out of it like an absolute goblin. And people forgetting that a lot of the PLU. You got them. The plastic that you use, it just isn't food safe. You got to be very careful.
Microplastics, probably, isn't it?
Microplastics. They reckon that I keep on banging this drum because I half read something. They reckon that microplastic isn't as big as a problem as they thought. They a lot of the scans that people do, really dense proteins show up the same as microplastics. So
yeah, but I think that study was also commissioned and funded by the CEO of Microplastics Limited.
We've made them bigger, guys, so you can see them. Microplastics.
The great LC is not really that big in the 3D game anymore. He's moved on to laser etching now.
Laser etching, I liked it. Me likey. So talk to me through laser etching. Is that one of those machines that you see? It's usually a Chinese woman or a Chinese man on my Instagram videos, and they go, and it's got like a plastic sort of clear plastic shell, and it's like it's almost like looks like an old Davy lamp sort of thing, and it goes and you put it on anything, and it burns a fucking logo into it.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. What I know is that he's visiting it with us at the moment, and he brought over a amazingly done dark cherry wood cheese board with Tower Bridge etched into it.
That's fantastic.
And the detail is incredible. And I said to him, "Oh, how did you do that?" And he said, "It's part of my new laser etching project."
Oh, fantastic!
Can I tempt you in? Can I tempt you into that community?
It's one of those things where it's like there's also a way of getting 3D prints by scanning. So I want one of those scanners where if I want to if something breaks and I want to copy it, I want like a little LiDAR scanner to scan the thing that I want copying, stick it in the 3D printer. I've got another one of the thing I've just taken a photograph of, basically. After there, I think we'll probably be heading into laser etching territory. And you know for a fact the first thing I'll do is jam it on my leg and see if I can make a little sort of scarification tattoo of it. Standard.
Get yourself, get that Cat in the Hat tattoo covered up.
Well, I wouldn't cover it up. I could give him cool sunglasses, maybe.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've sorted it. He looks cool now. He can't cancel him now. He looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know who it is. He's wearing a hijab. Could be anyone. Could be anyone wearing a hat.
Bruno turned his nose up at me when you said that. He kind of just
Why?
went, oh,
Why?
on.
I don't understand. I'm confused.
Bruno says,
Why is Bruno fearful of the Muslim faith?
I don't think,
Why is he scared of people being playful?
He's now fuming with you for suggesting that, because that's not the case.
Why is Bruno got issues?
Bruno's also making reference to an Austrian hot dog. I don't know what an Austrian hot dog is. I'm
not looking at I'm not looking at the Look and Picture running order. I'm surprised we even got one.
No, I only just opened it.
All right,
an Austrian hot dog. Yeah, Bruno, that is what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
an Austrian hot dog sounds like a euphemism for a sex move.
Apparently, an Austrian hot dog has got small chunks of cheese in it as well. So
is that in the bun?
That melt when the
sauce
sausage goes into the bread.
Well, hang on. So there's cheese in it, and then you jam the sausage in, and it melts the cheese as it goes in.
I believe so. Yeah, but I've just learnt this,
okay.
so I couldn't be described as an expert on it. If we've got any listeners in Austria, which I suspect we probably have, they can get in touch and tell us about it. You know, I do really think though that the Toyota Century 3D printer community, I think it might just be you in some kind of Fight Club scenario. Where
do you think that like
the alter ego wears the vest and tells you that you should 3D print some more parts? By the way, speaking of delusions and alter egos, I am now, I think, 4 episodes into Widow's Bay, which you recommended to me.
Okay, nice.
Bloody good show.
It's good, isn't it?
Very good. Very good.
It's bloody well written. Just gags, man. Like the people like watching. We had to watch. Is this coming? I guess it is coming out before. But we were watching a Pete's Film Club for the end of this week.
Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell.
Well, I just didn't want to. Have we? Will the promo videos be out by Thursday?
This show's not.
Probably.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's all part of the Stacks Cinematic Universe.
It's a Luke and Pete Show treat. A little bit of background information. Watching that is like, oh, this isn't funny at all. And then watching that, and you're like, oh god, this is really bloody good. It's like just fucking well done bit of comedy.
I also think they do really well. I'm not going to spoil it for people who want to see it, because it's like, I remember watching an interview with, I think, Reece Shearsmith and Steve Pemberton of League of Gentlemen, where they said the original idea behind League of Gentlemen is they believed that no one had ever made a truly funny and frightening show at the same time.
Right, okay,
It's never been done where it's genuinely frightening and genuinely funny. And that's what they want to do. And I love League of Gentlemen, and I think, some parts of it are frightening and harrowing, and obviously it is really funny. But Widow's Bay, what it seems to be able to do, which is really interesting and it's refreshing as far as like I haven't really ever seen it before. And the way the Americans would do it would obviously be very different to how League of Gentlemen would do it in this country. But you can tell it's made by the person who wrote on Parks and Rec.
Right.
Because it's got that feel to it. But then it's also genuinely frightening at some points. And then it's able to do gags in the frightening bit without releasing the tension and ruining it.
Yeah.
It's really good. Really good.
It's a really and it goes places after where you watched too, I think.
Well, I'm only 4 episodes in,
Yeah. Well, I think it's 10 in the end, I think. Yeah, yes, it goes all over the place and stuff. Gets a bit like The Crucible.
Right, okay. It's been nominated for loads of awards,
Yeah, it's really good.
Loads of awards.
Have
you seen it, Bruno? No, Bruno's not seen it.
No. He probably just watches things online, doesn't he? Knowing what he's into.
Yeah, he probably does. Yeah,
probably while eating a big steak.
I watch Widow's Bay online, and it's on Apple TV. So.
Oh, okay, nice.
But it's funny because if you Google Widow's Bay,
I'm not supporting the creators. I just downloaded it illegally. Up yours. Have one of them. Yeah.
One of them. Do you know what's quite
Stephen
a nice touch?
King. There's a bloke in the cast that looks a bit like Stephen King.
Stephen King's not involved in it. You and Vish told me he was, and he's not.
I thought Stephen King wrote it. I wrote something.
He didn't.
Are you sure?
I am pretty sure. Yeah.
Are you pretty sure? Because you know what the Look and Pete Show populace are like. They're clever, knowledgeable people. You can't go around wafting nonsense around hither and thither. They will let you know, and we'll read it out in 5 weeks' time.
There's not a single mention of Stephen King on the Widow's Bay Wikipedia page, so make of that what you will. But what I have noticed is, if you Google Widow's Bay as a TV program, the Google "Did you mean" thing, it says did you mean the next Martha's Vineyard and definitely not cursed? Which is a really nice touch. Really nice touch.
Big fan of that.
But yeah, so I'll
Good
keep
stuff.
you posted on that because I was looking for something to watch after From finished its latest season. Which I bloody love. And that is definitely not fun. It's got not a single sense of humour moment in it, but it is pretty frightening.
Why is Google doing advertorial searches like that?
I don't know.
Why is Apple TV spending money on
Do you reckon
Google
they have spent
doing
money on that? Do you reckon it's a little programming gag?
Of course they have. Of course they have, mate.
Reckon?
Yeah. Why would they do it? Why would they do it? Unless it was for money.
It's not impressive to be cynical, Peter. In fact, it's quite cowardly to be cynical.
I think it pays to be cynical when it comes to tech giants and AI. So
I think you're probably right there.
I think you're probably right there.
I think you're probably right. The other thing I want to talk to you about was I've just come fresh from recording a couple of episodes with Jamie Carragher.
Of course, yes. You wouldn't let me near him. You said Jamie Carragher demanded you to host the show, which I didn't believe, and I don't believe it now.
I didn't say that. That's not what happened.
That's what you said.
I said I booked him, so it's only fair because Mark is away that I'll host with him.
Oh,
and no one
I
complained.
see.
And you're getting
I
Rick Edwards
see.
tomorrow. So what are you complaining about?
You were saying Rick Edwards should host the show.
No, I
I'm
didn't.
getting subjugated left, right, and centre.
Well, let me just clarify
I'm having a
that.
nightmare.
One, I didn't know you were going to be on the show. And two, I was a bit nervous about hosting it when he's actually a good host. But now you're going to be here. It's fine.
Yeah, well, he can find his level. He can figure out where it's
Let's
going.
see if we can really drag him down. I'd love to do that. Oh, you're
I've
doing
not seen Rick
national
for
breakfast.
ages. You've seen Rick because you do fighting talk and all of that business here and there, hither
Yeah.
and thither, don't you? I haven't seen him. Was he on Luke and Pete show once, Rick Edwards?
He was,
I think
yeah. He had his
wasn't
book out,
Yeah.
didn't he?
That's
Yeah.
right.
But Carragher was really good fun.
Is he good?
Yeah, we did an episode about the Premier League, obviously, and then we did a My Biddy Aunt with him.
Is it timeless content for the Snapchat generation?
It's glanceable, snackable fun
Is it
for the
glanceable,
for
snackable
the
fun?
TikTok generation.
I
Peter,
see.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I'm
I'm off. Yeah,
there you go.
I'm off.
Say what you're going to
No,
say.
I'm off.
You're off.
I'm off. Well, I don't know what was said on the show, so I can't really have an opinion.
No,
but
I'm
I
not.
hope it
I'm not
went well.
trying to. I'm not trying to get you to have an opinion. I'm just
Did
saying.
you
that
play
we
a
just worked-
game? Did
just
you play
worked-
any of our
We
fine
played My
games?
Biddy Aunt. I just said that,
Right. Okay. I see.
and he was into it. He was really into it.
Right.
It was
How
good.
did he get competitive? Because you know what these footballers
Oh yeah,
are like.
he was really competitive.
Mm.
Yeah, he was like he basically asked for like 3 or 4 different explainers on how the game worked,
Mm.
and I thought it was because he didn't get it. But I could tell after the second or third explanation he wanted, he was trying to think about how he could get the best advantage. And then he tried really hard and spent ages writing down a piece of paper. And Jim was trying to hurry him to do his bids, and he was taking ages because he wanted to win.
Did you grab his leg like Terry Henry?
I should have, shouldn't I?
Should have done.
Should have done that
for the
yeah.
promo. Do it for the promo for crying out
I
loud. Well,
wanted
good on
to-
you for getting some absolute celeb meat on the show.
Well, he wanted
That's
to do
amazing.
it. He wanted to do it. He was piping up throughout the World Cup saying the Ramble was the best World Cup podcast. And I said, well, come on
Ooh,
then.
Isn't he on one of them? That's a bit.
He had the summer off. He had the summer off.
Did he have the summer off? For some reason, I thought I'd seen him around. What a lovely summer to just enjoy yourself. Where did he go?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
All right.
But he was on holiday with
Where's
his
he-
family.
Where's he now?
I don't know. He's probably in
Let's
a cab
dox
somewhere.
Carragher. Where's he live? Where's his invoice?
I don't
What's
know
his,
any of
what's
these
his invoice? Where's his invoice going to?
He wasn't being paid. He agreed to do it for
What?
nothing.
Unbelievable.
I know. What a gentleman.
He has had a long summer. He's lost his mind. He's
Oh,
been to Widow's Bay.
he's already made his dough, and then nothing we can offer him is going to affect it.
It's a good point, actually. Yeah.
By the way, can I also add that I got a fair amount of stick, and this is an oversight by me.
Is
And
that already not deserved?
I have to front up to this, and I have to
Right.
accept it's my error.
Mm.
But it was an innocent error. I totally forgot last time we recorded I was wearing a backwards baseball cap.
Oh, okay. I think that's all right because I think forward baseball cap not great for video, and
I just think
backwards
it looks bad though. It looks bad on me.
Right. Yeah. It
I
looks like
don't like how I look with the backwards baseball cap, and I don't like how other people tend to look wearing them. And I got caught wearing one. I completely forgot. It's Bruno's fault for not pointing it out. He should have
Yeah.
said, "Are you really gonna wear that? You're 45 years old. What are you doing?"
it's a bit male porn star in socks for me.
And it's the thing. I was completely naked apart from a backwards baseball cap and socks. So that's what made
Exactly.
it seem worse. But why didn't you point it out and look after me?
What do you mean look after you?
You should've-
You're a big boy.
I feel
Crying
like
out
I
loud.
should have. I've said to you in the past, you shouldn't be wearing that, and you've ignored me. But I've at least given you the warning.
No, I think whatever I do, it's not looking great for me, to be honest. Just everything that I wear is just a terrible, terrible bit of work.
Have you given up?
Well, I usually use the word "gone to seed," but "gone to seed" would suggest you were sexually successful, wouldn't you?
I mean, I think sometimes you have there's an old kind of almost like a death rattle, isn't there? Where you just all of a sudden from nowhere you just pull out an amazing outfit once every 2 months. I'm like, oh fucking hell, Pete's back.
Pete's back.
And I'll know the vest's on again.
He's back on the drink again.
I would say to your credit, I don't really remember you wearing a baseball cap backwards that I can think of.
No, I used to do sideways sometimes because I saw the drummer out Blink-182 would do it once.
Yeah, we must be going back a few years then.
Yeah, that is going back a few years, to be fair.
When was the last time you were I do not believe even you at your age would wear a sideways baseball cap.
No, and I would say that I've said it before.
Is that your Peaky Blinders? Is it like when men dress up as Peaky Blinders? That's your Peaky Blinders.
What? That's my shameful
sideways
history.
Baseball cap, like a bloke from Blink-182.
Yeah, because you kind of like because I can't wear it forward because I look like Jonathan King. Can't wear it backwards because I look like a real idiot. And the sideways is just like it's when I used to wear a red what do you call them? The basketball shoes. Very successful basketball shoes. Not Air Jordans. The shit
Reebok
ones.
pumps.
No, the ones that go halfway up your leg, kind of. Not Air. Is it Air
Converse
Walk?
All-Star.
Not Converse All Stars. A
Chuck
red one and a
Taylor's.
blue one. I used to wear Chuck Taylor blue and red one on the same. Because you get two outfits.
That's punk rock, baby. That's pop punk all over. So you're wearing one red Converse and one blue Converse.
Yeah.
And what kind of outing would you be wearing that for? What kind of outing?
A court date, a Real Big Fish concert, whatever,
court
mate.
date.
Whatever, mate.
Have you been to see Real Big Fish live?
Yes, in Derby. Imagine that.
I can't. It's too depressing. I can't imagine it.
Yeah, they were out. They were doing. I think the Warp Tour still happens, and they were. I think they were playing last week, and of course I was watching them on YouTube, and of course the lead singer of Safe Ferris came over and did the duet. She has a girlfriend now, and I was very happy with myself. Taken Back Sunday performed. They're still as bad as ever. It was good. What is. If no one's, we might have talked about Taking Back Sunday before, but they are worth listening to because I genuinely think they're a very, very, very good emo band. And then watching live, or at least watching the YouTube videos of them watching them live, because the lead singer, I think it's called Adam. I want to say,
he is. He's called Adam. Oh, what's his surname? Lazara, is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think it is. Yes. He's very good. He's very handsome, and he dresses very well. I think he might have had personal issues for 20 years. But he swings his main thing is he swings the microphone around. And he can't sing anymore, if indeed he ever could. And I don't know how he manages to sing in the studio when he just can't sing live. He just sort of mumbles his way through songs nowadays. And because to all intents and purposes, he looks like quite a young man. But he just can't sing. He can't sing his own songs. But it's kind of like, why can't you just have a go at singing it? Do you know what I mean? Just try and sing it how you sang it on the record, because like his
that's
record
the stuff people like, and that's why they're here.
Yeah, that's kind of why they're here, Adam. Because it's sort of like when everything you get, like that's how high he sings on the record, right? And then in real life he goes, when everything you get, everything that you are, and he's just constantly like shucking the microphone out to the people to sing it, and it's like just
back
you're
in the
so
day,
close. You're on the stage, the microphone's right there. It's for singing, not swinging. Fucking sing.
But back in the day, they wouldn't have even been manipulating his voice that much in the studio either, because they probably couldn't. So he probably could actually sing like that.
Could
at
actually
one point.
probably belt it out at some point. But yeah, it's one of the. Yeah, and you sort of got, look, you've got everything going for you. You're handsome, you're good looking. For an emo band, you have relatively few paedophiles in there. Like you've done really well. You've done really well. Yeah, there was a news story about
the bar has been set quite famously elsewhere with that on that score, hasn't it?
Modest Mouth fell last week, didn't he? The Modest Mouth guitarist fell.
Yeah,
they're all at it. They're all at it.
What I don't think they're all at it, but yeah, I take your point. What I find curious about Taking Back Sunday is that I don't think they're very good, and I've had that opinion for a long time. But interestingly enough, there's a spin-off band from Taking Back Sunday called Brand New, right? Who are actually really good.
Who are actually paedophiles, yeah.
Are they? Are they? Are they actually?
No, I think they are. They're problematic. The lead singer shouldn't be able to buy a gig anyway. I'll give him that. I don't think it was underage. I think it was very much just being a real problem. But either way, don't go and see them. Even though I did see them just before that came out.
I know. I have to say, I know nothing about them apart from the fact that back in the day, that record, Your Favourite Weapon, is really good. And they also
that was their punk rock album, wasn't it? Their best one was like Santa Gloria. Or
maybe I'm getting confused. There's one really good record, and they also were they not in a massive feud with Taking Back Sunday? And there was a load of press around it at the time.
I think they had a little bit of a helpful Blur versus Oasis kind of falling out for a little while, and I think
I had no idea they were problematic. I'm
one of
sorry
their
for
songs.
that.
It's the lead singer, and then Take Back Sunday have had a few lineup changes. I do think you should listen to like the second or third Taking Back Sunday album because it's just a really nicely packaged bit of work. They're good.
Yeah, I feel like you are very hit and miss with your music recommendations. Though sometimes you like good stuff, and a lot of time you like absolute garbage.
You like flowery pop music and stuff.
But you'll say stuff like you don't think Oasis is very good.
Sci-fi rap and stuff.
Sci-fi, correct. I also like sci-fi rap. Yeah.
Space rap. You like space. You like men.
I do.
But
you're not insulting me with this. I lean into that happily.
Right. Okay.
I love that dystopian, futuristic rap of LP.
I like pedo emo. That's what I like.
For fuck's sake. All right, take us out of it. All right. There's nowhere to go.
Take us out of here. Sorry about that. Like a lovely hot dog, the Luke is the sausage, I am bun, and producer Bruno is dollops of mustard and tomato sauce and a little bit of sauerkraut. If you're feeling a bit fancy, we'll be back on Monday. Look after yourselves over the weekend and just have a listen to a Taking Back Sunday album. Come on, do it for the boys. Do it for the boys of the Luke and Pete Show.